Hey y'all, it's Allison here, and it is day 17 of my Daniel fast for weight loss. Y'all, we are in the home stretch. I'm going up to day 21, and I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling very accomplished. Today was a good day. Today was a fun day. I got to hang out with my roommate, who we just finished a trip that we worked a 3-day trip that we finished yesterday. So today we both had the day off. He's vegan, and of course I've on this fast. I'm completely vegan as well. So we went to a grocery store here in Baltimore called Sprouts. Let me tell you, Sprouts will make you want to be a vegan. Because when you go to all of the plant-based sections, everything looks amazing. I mean, amazing. So on the fast, I of course can't have any of the, I can only have vegetables. Let me see. What is it? Vegetables, nuts and seeds, beans and legumes, and that's it. No fruit. I can't have, of course, even any plant-based type of burgers or anything like that. That's not on the fast, but it is vegan. Well, my roommate got all of that, and oh my God, was I so jealous. He got some Beyond Meat, like 2 things of the ground meat. He got so much fun stuff that's making me really looking forward to when my fast is over on day 21, and then I start life as a vegan, although I will eat fish. Let me reiterate that. But with all these options, I don't think that I'll have a problem at all. But just if you're watching this, and if you're new to being a vegan, if you're on this journey with me, please know that these meat alternatives are not is not considered healthy food. So for instance, Beyond Meat or Impossible Meat, that's not anything that you want to eat every day. That's not a healthy thing to eat, and it has more calories than real meat. So it can, if you eat too much of that, you can actually gain weight. But it's something that you can have that's fun. Like for instance, if you're craving a hamburger or some ground meat, in those moments you have those options, and those are good options to have. Even the cheeses, I was looking at all the cheeses. Now my husband had a while ago made a grilled cheese sandwich with the Daya meat. I'm sorry, the Daya cheese. And I wasn't interested in trying that because I knew that it was not real cheese. But when I say it melted just like real cheese, it was really unbelievable. So, that's something that I know, that if in the future, if I'm craving, for instance, a cheeseburger, I can make a cheeseburger with Beyond Meat and Daya cheese and vegan mayonnaise. So I like mayonnaise I like mayonnaise, ketchup, and pickles on my burgers. I know that I have that option. It's nothing, again, nothing that you want to eat every day, but just when you're getting those cravings, you have that. And because I haven't eaten meat now, it's been over a month and a half, so we're actually getting close to the 2-month mark. I'm not craving meat, and I'm not craving cheese, but the thought of those vegan cheeses and vegan meats actually is sounding kind of appetizing to me, whereas before it didn't. Just the thought of it just didn't sound appetizing. I have had a Impossible Burger at Burger King, and it was really good. So let me just put that out there. So basically my day was really good. I went to Sprouts, and it was like I think that Sprouts is based on the concept of a farmer's market, and boy is it ever incredible. It's more, the produce section is larger than any other section in the store, which is not common for a supermarket, because when you go into a supermarket, if you go towards the right, or some places it's towards the left. I know on the Walmart, I think it's on the left. But anyhow, if you go towards the right, the far right or the far left, that's your produce aisle. It's not the biggest place in the store. The biggest section are the center aisles, where you have all of the more processed foods and the frozen food and the the dry goods and things like that. So it was really a great experience going into a grocery store where the largest part of the store is actually the produce. How is that for a concept? That's amazing. So now I'm going to have to find the closest Sprouts to me where I live in Florida. I know they have Sprouts in the Tampa area. I think they have one in Sarasota. I don't believe that there's one in Cape Coral, because when I did a Google search for it today, there was not one coming up. So I might have to just every once in a while take a trip up to Sarasota and, you know, get a bunch of things, and that's okay. It'll just be every once in a while. So you guys, that was my day. It was so much fun. I got so many great things from Sprouts that, like I said, I can't wait to start my life being mostly vegan with fish from time to time. Okay, so now what did I end up eating today? So I cooked for both of us, and I got some edamame pasta from Sprouts. When I tell you edamame pasta, the consistency of it is just so like chewy. Oh my goodness. It is so good. I can't even tell you. So the instruction says let the water boil and cook it for 3 to 5 minutes. I cooked it just at 3 minutes. I did not cook it past 3 minutes. The texture, the consistency was amazing, and it's something that I can have because all it is ground edamame. And then I made sauce. So it was basically a marinara sauce with tomato paste that I put over into it, just sort of thicken it up a little bit. And then I put lima beans and garbanzo beans in it, and spices, salt, pepper, and spices. Oh, y'all, this way of eating is really good. That's why if you're trying to transition, I encourage you to do a fast, because when you do a fast, you because you're getting so much food out of your system, you start to hunger for things that you didn't know that you were hungry for. So I really encourage you to, you know, to sort of evolve into being a vegan. Take baby steps instead of just going straight into it. Now, actually with this fast, I kind of did just go straight into it, but by limiting what I can eat, it's just really making things so enticing that weren't enticing to me before. So anyhow, I made spaghetti with the edamame noodles, and then I made cauliflower rice. I put cilantro in it, just like you would find regular rice at like Chipotle or something, but it was cauliflower rice. So I dumped cilantro, chopped cilantro into it, and it was a nice helping. I would say about a cup of cilantro into the whole package of the cauliflower rice, and then I cooked it in a frying pan with some vegetable oil and some vegetable broth, to give it just a richer flavor. And then of course I seasoned it with salt and pepper. I put garlic in it, some onion in it, and it was really good. And then of course I made a mixture of black beans and pinto beans, and that went over the cauliflower rice. And I cooked us some zucchini and squash. So we had a big meal. He told me he felt like he was at his mom's house, because whenever he goes to his mom's house, he eats so much. He said, oh my gosh. And he's he's thin, and because he works out too. He eats vegan and he works out every single day. So he's really thin, and he had to go upstairs and change into some bigger pants. Because I made so much food, but we did have leftovers, so that was fun. Before we went to Sprouts, I forgot to mention I had some edamame with dipped in soy sauce, so it was just a snack. And let me see, that was it. Yeah, I snacked on edamame. Oh, have you heard of shiitake mushroom chips? Let's take a trip upstairs. It's whole shiitake mushrooms. I've never had these before, but it's just dried. They're kind of hard. Sorry, it's a little dark. In fact, let me turn some light on. Okay, there we go. So my roommate, who I've been hanging out with all day, he just got braces, so he can't eat them. So he gave them to me. And the nice thing about these shiitake mushroom chips, Where are they? Is that because they're so dense, like they're not like a regular potato chip. Here, let me show you. See? So they're not like a potato chip. So because they're so dense, I swear to you, you'll eat two. You'll eat two, and that's about all you can eat, 2 or 3. It's 130 calories. The ingredients is, so the ingredients, I'm going to read them to you. Shiitake, mushroom, sea salt, maltose, which I don't know what that is. Sustainable palm oil. Okay, it's sustainable. Some yeast extracts, spices, and natural flavor. Okay. So this is what they look like. They look exactly how they look on the bag. Like a mushroom. Mm. Mm. Okay. They're delicious. I didn't see him at Sprouts. So he said that he either got them at Sprouts, Aldi's, or Costco, because those are the only 3 places he goes. Well, we went to Sprouts, we went to Aldi's, so they must be at Costco. Okay, here I am. But if you don't like mushrooms, okay, so a lot of people don't like mushrooms. I get that. So if the problem is the taste, then you're not gonna like those because they kind of taste like mushrooms. They're dried. But if the problem is texture, you might like them because they're hard. They're not soft. So there you go. So I snack on those. They're so rich though. I really can't eat more than 1 or 2 at a time because they're big and they're dense. So that's a nice snack because that's a snack that will last you for months. You don't have to worry about overeating. Like a potato chip is so easy to eat. These are not. Well, guys, I think I gave you the lowdown on everything I had. Hopefully, I gave you some ideas of different snacking options that you can have. And life is good. I can't wait till the fast is over because I want to have me, you know, a Beyond Burger or something. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. If you're going through this journey with me, I would love to hear your comments. You can subscribe if you would like, and also you can share the video if you would like. So we're in this together. It's 2020. We're going through the COVID. We're getting ourselves healthy. We're eliminating meat from our system and meat products, and you know, 2020 is a good year for shifting with all of this stuff happening between everything, health issues, and as well as you know, other issues too. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I love you. Bye bye.